G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I'm at beautiful San Francisco International Airport. Today I'll fly EVA Airways Boeing 777-300ER Economy Class from San Francisco to Taipei, Taoyuan. Now without further ado, let's go inside and check in.
San Francisco International Airport.
I just caught the BART train from downtown to SFO. One way cost $11.15 on your credit card or Clipper card. It was a relatively cheap way to get to the airport.
This is the last stop. Please remember to take your belongings when exiting the train.
Once you disembark at San Francisco International Airport Station, you'll need to hop on a people mover, which is free, to your designated terminal. EVA departs from the International Terminal. Across all the carriers, there are 7 daily flights from San Francisco to Taipei. EVA is the largest of them, offering 3 daily flights. 2 flights are red-eye. We're catching the day flight today, departing at 12:30. At San Francisco, EVA does not offer priority check-in for premium economy passengers. Fortunately, I don't have a check bag, so I could head straight to security with my mobile boarding pass. But I did head down to the back drop counter to obtain a paper boarding pass. There was no one in the queue. I just went through security, it was quick and easy. When you leave America, there's no immigration. The International Terminal airside is rather nice. It's airy and spacious. It's a very modern design, lots of window panels, which offers great tarmac view. The coffee prices, not too bad, standard American prices. There's an eatery here called the Boudin or Boudin. During my visit in San Francisco, I tried their soup in downtown the Fisherman Wharf. It was served in a bread bowl, it was really tasty. It felt like a bunny chow in South Africa. Bunny chow is a curry served in a loaf of bread. Let's see which gate our flight is departing from. So flight BR7, code sharing with Avianca and Thai Airways, is departing from gate Alpha 9. There it is, a Boeing 777-300ER. If you're eligible for lounge access when you fly with EVA, they'll give you a voucher for the British Airways San Francisco Lounge. Today I don't get access and I haven't been there before, but I heard it's a great lounge. You've got direct lounge to aircraft boarding. Furthermore, for those flying on board EVA business class, you can use the United Airlines Polaris Lounge. Another fantastic lounge, one of the best business class lounges in the world. Our plane today is operated by a 19-year-old EVA Boeing 777-300ER, registration Bravo 16705. There's no first class on EVA. This plane has 38 business class seats at the front, a huge premium economy cabin, 64 seats, and 221 economy seats. Our cabin crew has arrived at the airport. They're now boarding the aircraft and will be boarding in 40 minutes time. For those seated in economy, you can grab your earphones from this basket. Hello. 27. Thank you. Welcome on board EVA 777. This is premium economy, laid out in a 242 configuration. It's a massive cabin with 8 seats per row and 8 rows in total. So that's 64 seats. As per usual, I've pre-selected a seat at the last row of the cabin, 27A in this instance. Rest assured, even at the last row, you can recline without restrictions. There's no leg rest here, but there's a footrest. All the seats have double seat back padding, so they are extra thick, and that gives you better back support. On your premium economy seat, you'll find a pair of slippers. I'm a big fan of their slippers. It's not fully enclosed, so it doesn't trap moisture. In addition, there's a soft pillow and a fluffy blanket. I like the material inside. There's also a set of noise-cancelling headphones. A bottle of water to replace the welcome drink service. They serve sparkling wine in premium, but they only do it after takeoff. I'm now going to go through the seat features. In front of you, a touchscreen TV and a Cahook. A large seat pocket here for your personal items. There's also reading materials inside. As I mentioned earlier, there's no leg rest, but there's a footrest. Legroom is really good, measured at 38 inches. Below your armrest, you'll find headphone jack, USB port, and universal power socket. On the other armrest, you'll find your recline button and TV remote. In-flight entertainment is currently not available. It will be made available after the safety video. The crew are now in the cabin to hand out premium economy amenity kits.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Duncan speaking. On behalf of flight and cabin crews, welcome aboard EVA Airflight number PR007 bound for Taiwan International Airport. Today our flight time is 13 hours with cruising altitude from 32,000 up to 38,000 feet. We should be ready for departure in about 15 to 20 minutes. Please make yourself comfortable and enjoy great service from our cabin crew. Thank you.
The captain made his announcement in English and Mandarin. The cabin crew will make theirs in Taiwanese Hokkien, Mandarin and English. We pushed back from the gate 2 minutes early. We're off for a great start. We're now airborne. I'm going to recline my seat fully, adjust my headrest, and extend my footrest. The height and angle of your footrest can also be adjusted.
Upon reaching our cruising altitude, we providing meal service and duty-free sales. Select items are available at 12% discounts when you purchase two. Please feel free to ask cabin crew. In addition, this flight offers complimentary Wi-Fi service. The second meal will be served 2 hours prior to arrival. I will remind you this is non-smoking flight and use of e-cigarettes is not allowed. Please follow guest instructions at all times. Thank you.
The crew just began their service in premium economy. They gave every passenger a disposable towel. They'll soon come back for the food and beverage service. I'm now going to go through the in-flight entertainment. So on EVA, you get free unlimited Wi-Fi, regardless of your cabin of travel. You don't need to register or be their frequent flyer. It's really good. Their TV is touchscreen and easy to use. They got a great selection from the Hollywood library. For those who want to watch shorter clips, they got HBO Max. And finally, here's the Inflight map. It's a slideshow. Half an hour since takeoff, the crew began the beverage run. EVA offer a great selection of cocktails, alcoholic and non-alcoholic selections in premium economy. I went for a mojito, which looked like an ice green tea, but trust me, it was mojito. There was also a packet of mixed nuts. On that drink trolley that the crew was pushing, there was a bottle of champagne or sparkling wine. I was surprised that no one asked for it. The crew just came back to the cabin to serve us hot meal. They don't hand out individual menu on EVA Premium Economy. What they do rather is that they give you this as soon as they reach your row. You'll have more than enough time to look at your meal options on today's flight. When you flip it the other way around, that's your breakfast before landing. So for lunch, you've got two options, a turkey pasta or a Chinese clay pot rice. In premium economy, they give you real metal utensils. Here's your starter, really artistic. So we got vegetable garden salad, a crab roll. So that was only starter. We also got a side of fruit. There's watermelon, cantaloupe and honeydew. Here's our main, a gorgeous looking main. It's a Chinese preserved meat on clay pot rice. The so-called Chinese preserved meat is basically Chinese sausage. It's very flavorful, fatty and juicy. And for the clay pot rice, it's simple yet delicious. I much prefer this over rice cooker rice. It's easier to control the moisture to your liking, and also it's usually crispier, especially down the bottom. And I love crispy rice and preserved meat, delicious. Some soft Chinese vegetables to go with your rice. This isn't common in premium economy, but the crew are offering more bread for those who want it. And the crew just came back once again to hand out ice cream, vanilla flavoured Häagen-Dazs. A slightly larger portion as well compared to your standard airplane-sized Häagen-Dazs. Overall, a fantastic meal from start to finish. The clay pot rice was top-notch, one of my favourite meals this year. I wanted something sweet after the clay pot rice. The ice cream did the job. The crew just came back again to collect the meal trays and offered more drinks and went for sparkling water on ice. Despite the large premium economy cabin, I noticed something great and efficient about this product. It seems like they got dedicated cabin crew working for the 64 passengers in this cabin. There's one crew at every aisle, so one crew looks after 32 passengers. That's pretty low for industry standard, so there was very little wait between the drink and meal services, as well as meal collection. Another thing is that this cabin has two dedicated lavatories, same ratio to the crew to passenger, 1 to 32. Despite a full cabin today, there was very little wait every time I had to use the lavatory. In addition, there's a curtain between economy and premium economy, so passengers at the back can't sneak in. The lavatory is clean and spacious, premium products for your skin, face and hands. We got paper tissues, paper towels and toilet papers. If you want to brush your teeth or rinse your mouth, they got paper cups for your convenience. I just returned to my seat. Nearly half of the passengers are still enjoying their in-flight entertainment. The other half are sleeping. The seat is so inviting and comfy, I can't resist but go to sleep. A few hours have passed. We're nearly crossing the international date line. I was half awake, like I think I was asleep but I was aware of what's happening near me. And the food definitely woke me up. The crew were just handing out snacks. There was a cheddar cheese flavoured biscuit and also savoury Chinese biscuit. The cheddar biscuit felt like instant cheese and crackers. I really enjoy those savoury biscuits. Reminds me of my childhood snacks. After a few minutes, the crew came back again to give out more snacks. This time, a cold chicken wrap. So the chicken wrap was on the menu. It was the proper mid-flight snacks, and the biscuits would be made available whenever you request something to eat. The wrap was honestly alright, quite generous amounts of chicken. I don't know what's worse to watch on a plane, this or air crash investigation. This is a completely day flight from SFO to Taipei Taoyuan the following day due to the fact that we crossed over the international date line. I just went back to sleep and this time I slept properly. I was deep asleep. But once again, when the crew came back for food, I woke up automatically. They started serving breakfast. At around hour and a half before landing, it started with a cold towel. I guess they were serving breakfast at this time, due to the fact that most passengers went to sleep earlier. But right now it's only 3 PM in Taiwan and 12 PM in San Francisco. For breakfast, there are two options. There's a pork congee or chicken pasta. I went for the congee option. Metal utensils as usual, several side dishes or starters. For drinks, I went for an English black tea. Here's the main course, pork congee, as well as taro on the top, a very generous portion. There was also bread and butter, as well as salt and pepper sachets and a wet white. For the fruit bowl this time, there's oranges, cantaloupe and honeydew. Here we got hard boiled eggs, deep fried. I believe some people call it son-in-law eggs. It was in fact really delicious. You could eat the egg by itself or add it to the congee. Another fantastic meal on this flight to Taipei. Well done, EVA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking again. We're approaching the Taiwan and expect to descend in 10 minutes. We are estimated landing at the quarter to 5 PM local times. There's the 15-hour time difference between the San Francisco and Taiwan. Now local time in Taiwan is 5 past 4 PM on October 10th, Friday afternoons. Current weather at the Taoyuan Airport area is sky clear with ground temperature 31 degrees Celsius, equal to 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meantime, we sincerely hope you enjoyed the flight with us. We are looking forward to have you on board again very soon. We should have safe and wonderful journey. Thank you.
That was a lovely and clear announcement from the cockpit crew. We're now approaching Taipei. They're now playing mandatory videos about Taiwanese custom and immigration. Like many countries and territories around the world, Taiwan has recently ditched the paper arrival cards. You must now fill in the form online. For those who haven't done it, you may now connect to the Wi-Fi and scan the QR code on the screen just now. Once you arrive into Taiwan, head straight to immigration with your passport. Your digital arrival card is linked to your passport. There's no need to show your phone to the immigration officer.
Economy class are requested to unplug or store the handset in the seat pocket to ensure safety.
And now I'm going to conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started back in San Francisco. For those flying in premium economy, there was no priority queue, but if you've already checked in online and you have a check bag, you may use the bag drop counter. Boarding for this flight was done in a very orderly manner. Premium economy and economy class passengers board together, starting with those seated at the window seat, and then the middle, and finally the aisle. Ideally, EVA should have priority check-in and boarding for premium economy. That's the main and obvious drawback they have. I don't think it's a very hard thing for the airline to adjust. Hopefully they'll do something about it in the future. Overall, I would still say EVA Premium Economy still shines. Very comfortable seats. I slept really well. Delicious catering. They have dedicated cabin crew in the cabin and also dedicated lavatories for premium economy only. In addition, they have free Wi-Fi for the whole plane, which many airlines still don't do. Overall today, I really enjoyed my flight. It was a long haul flight, but it was comfortable. I slept a little bit, and I know that after landing into Taipei, I'll still have energy to do something with my friends, like go watch the fireworks and have dinner. Which also means, after landing, there'll be a vlog for you guys to enjoy, so don't quit the video just yet. Please also like, comment and share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Every week I've got a new video like this one, so you don't want to miss out. Also, if you want to contribute to my channel, like join my Patreon or PayPal me, you will get early access to my videos, along with other perks. Again, thank you so much for watching. See you later after landing. Bye. Bye-bye. Welcome to Taipei Taoyuan. I'm not transiting today. Although my final destination is Hong Kong, I've got 24 hours in Taipei. When you purchase a return ticket with EVA via Taipei, you can opt for a free transfer itinerary. Free transfer as in no extra ticket cost on your outbound or inbound journey. So earlier I flew Hong Kong to Dallas via Taipei. I did direct transfer. Today, on my way back to Hong Kong, I'm gonna stay. By the way, the flight from Taipei to Dallas I took last week was actually an inaugural flight. You can go check it out on my channel. We just arrived at Nangang Station. My hotel is here. The train is connected with a shopping mall, CityLink, and the hotel entrance is within it. There was a very cute cat in the shopping mall.
But we also have 2 big beds. Shut the TV down. You just keep repeating.
So I got a twin bedroom because it was cheaper than a king room. There is a person in the room with me right now, but he's not staying with me. He's my friend from Taiwan. We're just gonna catch up for the night. We're gonna have dinner quickly at the executive lounge. If you go outside, you can smoke and enjoy the view of Taipei skyline. I got a cheeky gin and tonic and a load of pork on rice.
I rarely use that card.
We're now gonna take the commuter train to Songshan train station, not Songshan Airport, for the night food market. My first time having sweet potato balls. Oh my god, it was so good. Thank you to my friend for recommending this. Welcome to this random car park in Songshan. We're here because of the fireworks. Today is the October 10th and it's the National Day of the Republic of China, which is Taiwan nowadays.
Thanks so much.
Oh, now I see the building in front.
Yeah, right. I told you there was a train.
Before we head at home, I got this lucky scratch card. I won nothing, unfortunately. I'm back at the hotel. The cat was on his belly, asleep. The tail wasn't wiggling anymore. So that's it for the vlog today. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. A big shout out and thank you to each and every Patreon member for your contribution to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. As always, see you next week. Bye bye.